What is up, guys? You guys are the JRayPics. Today, my hair is all messy. I'm recording on my camera, or my computer. I'm recording on my camera. Of course, I'm recording on a camera. This is my phone, so yeah, still recording on my camera, on my computer. So I got some new eyes. We got some new recordings. This might be something I've got for like a long time, but the main drink I got was Pepsi Vanilla. That one I do like because and we haven't reviewed it yet. Monster Hydro Blue Ice. Actually, I reviewed this last time, so I don't think we need to review that this time. We did review that last time. My bad. My roster right here is just all fucked up. But Replenish Lemonade. We haven't done. I mean, I think we have done. We did the guava one. Got a little bit of the Lay's stacks, the cheddar. And I got the Arctic Blitz. I think I reviewed before. No, it's not right. If I haven't reviewed this before, guys, I get my roster so fucked up, guys. You don't even know. But this is done. And then for the last, we got a Bang. Something I tasted that I really didn't really like, but I'm going to review it for you guys. It's called Root Beer Blaze. That is for the main drinks. Then we got the Reese's 5 Take, or Take 5, I should say. We got the Off-Brand Takis, which is from Dollar Tree, which is Fieras. Spicy Sticks, chili and lime is the flavor. Then we got the regular Spicy Nacho Doritos. That is for today's roster, so let's go ahead and get on to it. We're going to basically start with the Gatorade Frost Thirst Quencher Arctic Blitz. It says it's crisp and cool. It does have like an Arctic Blitz like freezy right there. I love the color. The color can make some decent, drinks where it's, like for like some like blue type of colors type of drink. And it says electrolytes to help replenish what you lose in sweat, and carbs to help refuel working muscles. It rehydrates, replenishes, and refills. Let's see about the nutrition facts. 140 calories per serving, and there's one serving size per bottle, which is 591 milliliters. And there's 0% of fat, which is 0 grams, 270 milligrams of sodium, which is 12%. Here comes the dog. 36 grams of total carbohydrates, which is 13%, and 34 total sugars of grams. 34 grams, which includes 34 grams of added sugars, which is 69% of your daily value, 0 grams of protein, and 80 milligrams of potassium, which is 0% of your daily value. This is under the authorization of the Gatorade company, and if you want to basically, talk to them, basically go on their website. This does say refrigerate after opening. I think I had drank this a little bit this morning. Yeah, so let's get into the smell. Smell taste, then the test taste. It does smell like you're about to drink. It smells like, I don't know how to explain that. It smells like you're about to drink some like Arctic. If that makes sense. So, hair in my mouth. What the fuck? Let's get that pour. And let's get this worm taste. Okay. The coolness and the crisp of it tastes like it's not really cool because of the fact that like it has been sitting in room temperature for this morning because I took a chug of it this morning. As well as making you get that type of blueberry type of taste, and that's what I love from it. So let's try it when it's cold and crisp. I mean, the taste of it really doesn't appeal to me. It's not like it's an energetic type of taste, but it's also at the same time, it's not like it's a bad taste. It tastes like a cold crisp of like a light blueberry touch from a blueberry extract, like you're putting some blueberry 40 or whatever the fuck it's called. It's what? Blue one, I believe it's called. It's red 40s for the red color, for the red syrups. but it tastes like you're just putting like some blueberry in it, just a tad bit of it, and then just the rest just have like this syrup that's just like like a light breeze touch. So when it's cool and crisp, that's when it's your shit, because of the factor like it actually helped you. It tastes great. And if you just want to be like, if you want to drink it when you're hot, go for it. Because don't do it when you're cold, because of the science of drinking hot or drunk cold shit when it's hot. But don't do that. You'll learn the hard way. But um, at the same time, you can drink it whenever you're hydrating. A lot of basketball players, it's Powerade and Gatorade is the two most sports drinks that you can ever find, and those two drinks are actually absolutely good. We're going to be doing more reviews on Powerade here soon in the future for the future seasons. But just for now, I got this Gatorade. My cousin likes to drink Gatorade whenever he's, gone, as well as his girlfriend basically goes and works out in the field, so she drinks some Gatorades. So because of that factor, I was just wanting to basically just review this and get a different couple of things. So because of the coldness and the crisp of it, actually does get like a cold crisp. You don't really get you get this Arctic breeze, but you also get this blueberry touch. I'm going to basically say that this is a 6 out of 10. Next up on our list, 7 Select Replenish Lemonade flavor. Now they're basically, it just says it's an electrolyte hydration beverage. So this is basically kind of like 7-Eleven's Gatorade, as well as kind of like Powerade, because it's got that the type of bottle. It's got that belt for it's a muscle drink. So it helps replenish electrolytes lost in exercise: sodium, potassium, calcium, and magnesium. Chill and shake well before using, as well as refrigerate after opening, and it's pasteurized. Um, so this has 100% of your daily values per serving of E, B3, B5, and B6. It's got no artificial flavors, no artificial sweeteners, no synthetic colors, and no high fructose syrup, corn syrup. Blah. I messed that part. Up. But 60 calories per serving, and let's get into the nutrition facts. Blah, I can't speak. It's got 0% juice. It's got 0 grams of total fats, 0 grams of total saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, 0 milligrams of cholesterol, 390 milligrams of sodium, 35 grams of total carbs, 0 grams of dietary fiber, 35 grams of total sugars, and 35 grams of added sugars, which is 70% of your daily value. The sodium was 17%, and the total carbs was 13%. It's got 0 grams of protein. It's got 0 mcg, which I don't know what that stands for, of vitamin D, 51 milligrams of calcium, which is 4% of your daily value, 0% of iron, 120 milligrams of potassium, which is 2% of your daily value, vitamin E, which is 900 mcg, 100% of your daily value. 0 milligrams of vitamin C, 35 milligrams of the vitamin E, which is 230% of your daily value. Niacin, which is 37 milligrams, which is also 230% of your value. 230% of your daily value of vitamin B6, which is 4 milligrams, and 230% of your daily value of xanthonic acid, which is 12 grams, and 4% of your daily value of magnesium, which is 19 milligrams. So, yikes, this is a lot to take in. Let's basically just finish it up. Let's give it a smell taste. So it does smell very lemony. That test didn't fail right there. It actually passed. You can tell. You just smelled it, and it just get right into the whole entire lemonade thing. Like, you can smell it. Let's give it a pour. Look at that yellow. That yellow looks like some orange juice, to be honest. Now let's give it a warm tasting, because this has been in the room. Nice. That does pass the test. The lemonade, it 100% tastes like lemonade. Like 100%. And with that being, I mean, the warmness of it being in the room temperature and not being on chilled ice, it does give it a little bit taste of like you're just getting some warm lemons, and you're just biting right into it. But at the same time, the lemonade also delivers very, very, very well, and very on to your taste buds, your tongue, and it just delivers. And the flow of it is just going right back to the tip of your 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 your, your throat. But it does deliver. So let's see how well it does when it's over ice. I really want to see this. Okay, the coldness. The coldness basically brings out a type of way it gets to your tongue. When you drink it warm, the lemonade does you do taste the lemonade, but whenever it's cold, it tastes like a soury type of lemon. Like if you're trying to drink some sour lemon, like if they just like liquidize the warheads, the lemonade warheads, and there's nothing wrong with that for people who like sour things, people who like lemonade, people who like that taste of like whoa, that kick. But for a drink, I wouldn't drink this. I like spicy stuff, not sour, but it does pass the test of being lemonade because lemons actually do, you know, taste sour as well as lemonade. So because of that, because of the design that I like, where you can actually see the liquids and the color of it, as well as seeing the fruits that you're about to digest of what this drink is supposed to be like. Because of a little kid, a person who can't read, they're gonna be like, "Oh, it's lemon. It's lemon juice." I like that because the image is just like, yeah, it's lemon, as well as the liquid right here showing, just presenting, so kind of like like a crush at the same time of like Sprite thing, as well as like brisk, where it's like showing the type of like liquid splashing around, as well as you can actually see the liquid. So that's what I like. So the design is beautiful. The build of the cup is beautiful. It's meant to be like a body drink, or a bodybuilder drink, and it's supposed to replenish you. It's an electrolyte hydration drink. So lemonade, it does pass the test of smelling like lemonade, tasting like lemonade for both warm and cold tastings. So this is going to get a 9 out of 10. All right, I'm back. So now we're going to be reviewing the two dark acidic, liquids that we have for today's roster. The first one is Pepsi Vanilla. This one is actually something I really love because I love Pepsi. I also love vanilla. Let's get this. Bingo. Oh, look at that fuzz. That fuzz is pretty good. I even like that. So let's go ahead and do a smell taste, warm taste, cold taste. That fresh prince, that fresh pressed vanilla taste of like vanilla. Alright, so have you ever got that vanilla sweet piece? I basically paused the video to grab this kitty, this sweet boy. Although he doesn't want to look at the camera, I have to watch him because, yeah. We're outside in the sunroom, and he has no actual vest on, or harness on, I should say, to actually grab him. So, have you ever got that crispiness of the vanilla? Like whenever you're making some, nice, good coffee. That's what it tastes like. And whenever you get that vanilla smell, that's what it basically grabs. So that's what the smell taste is. Let's go ahead and give it a warm tasting. I close the lid before I pause. Oh, that's good. Let's see if the cat purrs it. No, he's like, no, please don't let me drink this. I have to watch you, bud. I have to watch you. Yeah, you can't go out on your own. This is the sunroom. There's doors to the outside. You're not ready to be an outside kitty yet. No, he's just like playing with his own fucking tail. See, he's just like, no, no, no. Okay, guys. Well, yeah, that's what it does taste like, Pepsi and vanilla, but I really love the vanilla taste. Like, I don't know if it's because of the creaminess of the vanilla, but I like the grasp and taste of vanilla that it gives. I always like that, the vanilla beans, right there, the actual, flour. And because of that, I'm gonna give it a warm tasting to see what it tastes like. He's actually curious about this. Look, because of the ice. You want some, kitty kitty? Huh? He's like, no. I must say that is absolutely good and delicious because of the factor that it grasps the vanilla at the same time that the Pepsi does. And whenever you put it on chilled ice, it's literally gonna chill your eyes. Like, just like, you're just like, but when you take a sip of it, you're like, what's up, dude? Like, that's the type of chillness that it literally fucking gets into you, bro. And I love it. Like, it just, like, a vanilla grasp of it just grips, like, gropes. And I'm not saying groping, I'm saying gropes. Like, fucking roping, but like a goodness rope. Like, it just swindles your fucking taste buds. And it takes it for a road down its journey to just burst into vanilla beans and Pepsi-ness, just riding the little train all the way down to your throat to hit that good spot in your throat. Smoothness. So, because of that, because it does hit the vanilla spot, it does taste like Pepsi. The marketing, the color on it, looks absolutely amazing. I'm gonna give this. Actually, no, a 9 out of 10. The smoothest, the smell, everything matched directly according to the label. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn doorknobs? It's better than facing these kinds of things. Haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn doorknobs to face these kinds of things? I had to take the cat in. He was getting a little bit fierce and antsy, so let's go ahead and give this a smell. Okay, so you get like a hard Ripper candy taste. At the same time, you're getting this like your vitamin taste, like you're about to you just opened up like the jar of vitamins. And it smells like it's going to be a great root beer. Let's see how it looks like when you're pouring it. Clear as day. Let's go ahead and give it a sip for wine tasting. Ugh. Okay, that's not actually bad than what I actually did taste when I first had it. Maybe my taste buds got used to it. When I first had it, it tasted like root beer was added to fucking like car battery acid, and that's what it tasted like. Now it just tastes like root beer with a slight bit of like a weird aftertaste that just gets into your mouth, but also slides right to your taste buds without, your taste gagging it up, but then it gets to your throat and you just want to throw it up. But the root beer just slides right into your throat without your taste buds even noticing. And that's how the warm tasting tastes like. Let's see what it tastes like when it's on chilled ice. Okay. I can see how that's actually good. That's better with I like that better with chilled ice because of the factor you don't really taste that aftertaste, that weird ass fucking vitamin aftertaste. You get a huge still get the taste of root beer, but you don't get that aftertaste, which is very extremely helpful and important to not make it ass, basically. So with this design, I like the brownness of the Bang. I also, the color and stuff, the brownness of the Bang. um, I love the smell. I don't like the warm tasting. It does taste like root beer, so I'm just gonna base it off of it. So it did get a root beer taste. It doesn't taste like a blaze, but like a fiery root beer. But it passed the test of being root beer. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. Alright, our next item, which is the Lay's Stacked Cheddar. Go ahead and give it a smell taste. It smells very, very, very weak cheddar-y in there, but at the same time, you smell the cheddar. Some nutrition facts. Let's go and get this. So, it's got 140 calories, 10% of your daily value, which is 8 grams of total fat. Saturated fat, which is 2.5 grams, as well as 0 grams of trans fat. Fuck. I can't speak. It's got 11% of your daily value. It's got 0 grams of cholesterol, which is 0% of your daily value. 9% of daily value of 210 sodium. 200 milligrams of sodium. 70 grams of total carbohydrates, which is 6% of your daily value. 4% of your daily value of dietary fiber, which is 1 grams and 1 grams of total sugars, and 2 grams of protein. And it's got 0 grams of vitamin D, as well as 10% of milligrams of calcium, which is 0% of your daily value, 0% of your daily value for iron, which is 0.2 milligrams, and potassium of 180 milligrams of 2% of your daily value. So this is under the production of Frito-Lay Incorporation, which is made in Mexico. And it's in this plastic container. It's not a metal container, it's a plastic container. And the design, you can see that, like cheddar is going into the actual chip, and you can see some shredded cheddar right there. And then, yeah, so let's go ahead and see what the chip actually looks like. Let's go ahead and show this to the ladies. Boom. Got that thick piece. I don't know if you guys can tell, but from a faraway distance you can probably tell, but the dust on there is cheddar. So the smell taste was accurate when I opened up the tube. Let's go ahead. I don't like my curl on my fucking mustache. It's weird as fuck. I look like fucking Santa Claus. Let's go ahead and fucking taste it. Eat it. Absolute gold. I don't want to talk with my mouth open, so I'm going to just wash it down with the fucking beauty of Pepsi vanilla. Oh, that's smooth. That is smooth. So, it did pass the test of being a cheddar type of chip, which most likely is a lot of people's preferences because they like cheese. And they're just like, we want some chips with cheddar in it, or chips that are flavored, cheese. So, because of that, we're going to basically give this, it stick to its core. It's cheddar. It tastes like cheddar. The tube is absolutely beautiful. The color of it is representing the type of dust color on it, the chip, and it brings it out to everyone. I like the stacks because of the fact that you're actually stacking up like Jenga, like ding, 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 ding. So I like the theme of this. I like the idea of Lay's stacks, and it is Lay's chips. It doesn't change anything. It's just in stacks. It's just in a plastic bottle. I like the blue and the yellow. So because of that, I'm going to give this an 8 out of 10. It sticks to its core. The actual classic Doritos. Yeah, the bag's kind of rich right there. Spicy nachos. Let's get into the nutrition facts. 150 calories per serving. You guys can't actually see my face. Maybe that's what I want it to be. But 10% grams of total fat, which is 8 grams. I know, 10% of your daily value of total fat, which is 8 grams. 1 grams of saturated fat, 0 grams of trans fat, which is 5% of your daily value, 8 milligrams of cholesterol, which is 0 grams of daily value, 190 milligrams of sodium, which is 8 grams, or 8% of daily value, 6% of your daily value with total carbohydrates, which is 18 grams, 1 grams of dietary fiber, and then total sugars less than 1 gram, which is also 4% of your daily value. And you got 2 grams of protein, 0 grams of vitamin D, which is 0% of your daily value, 30 milligrams of calcium, which is 2% of your daily value, 0.3 milligrams of iron, which is 0% of your daily value, and 50 milligrams of potassium, which is 0% of your daily value. This is under the company as well as Frito-Lay, which is made, and this one's made in North American Corporation. This does contain milk ingredients, so if you are allergic. So, let's go ahead, give it a small taste. That smells like some cheesy shit spicing up. Let's go ahead and give it a taste. Let's give it a taste. Bingo. And the neighbor's looking at me like, what's he doing? I'm doing a review, man. They usually like fucking crazy because I'm making music. And they're just like, what the fuck is he doing? Is he talking to himself? Yeah, I'm talking to myself pretty much. But that chip is amazing. I like the spice on it. The spice on it gives it a nice, actually, type of like crispiness to the nacho. It does taste as if they basically like dusted like nachos and then made it a little bit spices with some of the actual like hard spices that you can find that actually isn't normal day, like maybe some like pot spices that you get from like Brazil or some shit. But that's what it tastes like. The design, the bag design, because it's red, spicy nacho, you're supposed to think about red whenever you think about spicy shit. So that's a very classic design, as well as it being topping, the name of the title, Spicy Nacho. And the taste of it, matched the title. The smell of it matched the title. Everything matched it. So I'm going to give it a 6 out of 10. On to the actual hot shit. Fiera Spicy Sticks, Chili and Lime. And this was from Dollar Tree. So gluten-free spicy sticks corn tortilla chips. And it's got a jalapeno as well as a lime on there. And chili and lime. I don't know, it's got a chili pepper. Like, I'm retarded. I'm literally retarded. I'm retarded. Don't mind me, I'm just retarded. So this is a nutrition facts of 130 calories, amounts per serving, and this is one serving size. 5 grams of total fat, which is 6% of your daily value. 1.5 grams of saturated fat, which is 8% of your daily value. 0 grams of cholesterol, which is 0% of your daily value, 400 milligrams of sodium, which is 17% of your daily value, total carbohydrates of 16 grams, which is 6% of your daily value, 2 grams of dietary fiber, which is 7% of your daily value, and 0 grams of total sugars, which is 0% of your daily value, 2 grams of protein, 0% of vitamin D overall, 0.4 milligrams of iron, which is 2% of your daily value, calcium, which is 20 milligrams which is 20 milligrams, which is 2% of your daily value, 70 milligrams of potassium, which is 2% of your daily value. So the design is actually flawless. There's actually like some foil right there, the chips right there, chips right there. Let's go ahead and give it a smell. Woo! Woo! That shit just went right up into my face. Ooh. That's like the bag right there. Let's go ahead, give it a smell taste. Ooh. Okay, so it smells like I'm about to eat some street tacos that has like like some lime just like sprayed into it, as well as like some chilies, some meat, some good ass fucking hot sauce. That's what I'm talking about. Good. One actually fell on the ground. This is one of the 6. Okay. That hits. That literally hits. Even though it was an off-brand Takis, as well as I got it for $1 at the Dollar Tree, it literally hits your tongue with some nice spice. It doesn't taste like a street taco, but it does hit your mouth with like the spice of the limeness. The chili pepper, however, goes through your mouth at the end of the taste of the experience, and you're just like, what? Like, and it just hits your mouth, and I'm just so surprised about it because it's good. It's good that it does that because it's chili pepper, and it says it's spicy sticks. So I like that. Based on the bag, I mean they copied Takis, so I can't. I'm docking the points on that part. The chips literally aren't original. The way that they formed it, it's literally just like a thinner Taki, as well as Takis already had. The company that made them already has like tiny spicy sticks like this. So the camera actually closed me out before I can even get like an actual good thing. So we're gonna basically give this in a review. It's pretty much a reduced size or reduced like a cheap, basically, like the generic version of Takis. Um, Even though Takis do hit, this hits as well. It's a different type of snack. Like it's a different one. Like hey, Takis is more of like a spicier type of snack. This one's more of like a mild. Um, so I don't really want to kill. I don't want to give them good points. So this gets like a 5 out of 4 or a 5 out of 10. I mean, yeah. Now let's get on to the actual last but desserts type of item that we have for food, which is Reese's Take 5. Give it a smell. Okay, I already smell the caramel, the peanut butter, the I don't really smell the pretzels. So this just says Take 5. Take 5 is like in green 5, and then Reese's. So I believe it's Take 5 because it's pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate bar. Yeah, caramel, or pretzels, peanut butter, um, peanuts, or pretzels, caramel, peanut butter, peanuts, and chocolate bar. So yeah, it's Take 5. So take and Take 5, but it's also Take 5. So it's like a double entendre. I like that when foods do that, because you only see double entendres in like lyrics as well as like movies, as well as like poems. And in food, you barely get to see it. So let's go ahead and open it up. Show you the deal. So I've ate the last two ones over the course of the last 2 days, and I've been excited to share this with you. So the actual package has like a peanut butter right there, or pretzel right there. You can also see pretzels right in there. You can see the caramel right there. You can see the crunchiness of the peanut butter, and you can see the chocolate overall. So let's get to the nutrition facts. 100 calories per serving, 310 per container. Total fat. Let's go to um, per serving. 5 milligrams or 5 grams of total fat, which is 7% of your daily value. 14 grams or 2.5 grams of saturated fat, which is 14% of your daily value. 0 grams of total fat or trans fat, and 0 milligrams of cholesterol, which is 0% of daily value. 5% of your daily value of sodium, which is 105 milligrams. And vitamin D, which is 0 mcg. There's 0% of that. And then there's 10 milligrams of calcium, which is 0% of daily value. It's also got a dietary fiber. It's got 13 carbs of total carbs, 5% of your daily value. Dietary fiber, which is less than 1 gram, which is 2% of your daily value. Total sugars, which includes added sugars, which is 16 sugars overall, and that's 17% of your daily value. And the protein is 2 grams per, which doesn't say. And then there's 0.6 iron in here, which is 4% of your daily value. Potassium of 2% of your daily value, 60 milligrams. And 10%. Oh, no, never mind. That's for like the per container. So, I already tell you what it smells like. This is what it fully looks like a full bar. Like right there. It's already melting out my hands. Let's go ahead and take a bite out of it. It's actually melting out of my hands. Mm-hmm. Man, I feel stupid. I literally had my hands. I thought I was going to pause the video. Because there's a pause, there's also a record. I had my my mouse on the actual stop, and I was trying to basically pause the video so whenever I get to a chance when I'm done eating, so I can pause it, eat, and then get back to the video so I can give it a score. It clicked to stop recording. So this is going to be the end of the video, guys. I am going to give this. It does taste like peanut butter. It tastes like a Reese's. You also get a crunch and a nice taste of pretzel, which is in peanuts, which is pretty good. I love that. I love about that. I really love when pretzels are put into candy because it's a healthy track or healthy snack, and it's very good because of the salt. You're getting your cholesterol, so you're getting a daily value of this. The design is the same. I love the pretzel. I love the actual design of it right here. I love the second pretzel. So I'm going to give this a 6 out of 10. And you guys are the JRayPics. I'm Jeremyray Retherford. I will see you guys later. Ram the damn Maker's Dreams. I salute you guys out. Have a nice day. If you guys want to go get some merchandise, the links in the descriptions are below. Want to live shoes, want to spreadshirt, which is both in the description. Both my merchandise. JRayPics. The website is down below if you guys want to become second and third level member JRayPicsers. So I'm just having heartburn. And if you guys want to subscribe, please do, and give a thumbs up. Share this video to anywhere you can see it, because I want to see it. And if you want to see more actual videos of me just picking up my cat, him just like reacting to me drinking and eating different shit, do that. And yeah, have a nice day, guys.